So hello and welcome back to another remarkable episode on the Black Suit Tonight Africa Rising channel. Once again, my name is Ben Carson, and if this is your first time, please kindly subscribe. It helps us grow and encourage us, to do more. And once again, our target is to reach 5k subscribers by the end of the year. We have like a month and some weeks to go. So please join the team. So I just chanced on this video that you are currently viewing on the screen right now. And well, it's a whole mixed feelings. But the most important part is that some of the diasporans are returning home, and it was epic. It was fantastic. I don't even know how to put words together to sum up what actually transpired. So this group of people that you are seeing are a group of Americans, Black Americans, I would say, that have returned. So you can say they are some of the descendants of about 400 years ago, the slavery that, I don't really like to talk about it, but we still have to talk about it anyway. So they came from the state as part of the year of return. Ghana's president has been championing the cause for those in the diaspora, the African diaspora, to return. And most of the time when they come, apart from visiting other African countries where people like to, make it either their first or their last trip before they go back to their home country, is Ghana, because of the experience of the slaves. In fact, there are so many slave castles in Ghana as you can even count in the whole of West Africa. Now, there's this particular river, right, which is called Assin Slave River. It is believed that before the African slaves were shipped off to the coast of the Caribbeans and also to the Americas to the plantations, this particular river was where these slaves took their very last bath. And for some, it was an actual last bath before they were taken prisoners into the cells, into the castles, and then these people will walk through the door that was named the Door of No Return. Now, to defy this Door of No Return, which the slave masters believe that any black person that walks there will never find his or her roots back to the continent of Africa. And from the Berlin conference and all, the dividing Africa and all, the whole motive has been to create that disparity and put that huge wall between those that will remain here and those that left, so that there will never be a time where we will be together. But these people, or these group of beautiful men and women that you see on your screen, defied that odds. That river that they believe the ancestors took as their last bath, they have come to take another bath to defy that curse or whatever it was that the slave masters put that it was going to be their last bath. So they came and took another bath in the river, and it was a whole mixed feeling, standing in the river and having their ancestors or the traditionalists, some group of men from Ghana, some queen mothers and priestesses, rain blessings upon them as against the curses that they received or the ancestors received before their last birth. Now for this new birth, there's more like a reborn. So some of them have been reborn in that same river to defy the odds. Some even went as far as the slave castle and walked from the shore through the Door of No Return and returned through the castle to defy that curse or that statement as a Door of No Return. So they returned back through that same door into the castle. And I have a whole lot to say. First of all, I like the fabrics, the endowment, the traditional garments that these people put on. Man, it was beautiful and colorful and all. And you could see the smile that once again was beaming from their faces. I really enjoyed everything about this particular video. In fact, there are a lot of them, but for the sake of time, and I don't want to bore you with unnecessary stuff. So I'm just going to leave it so that you watch it yourself and give your judgment. And I'm just giving it a very quick message to those that are in the diaspora that are still thinking whether they are supposed to take this trip or not. Please, and please again, visiting Ghana is a no-brainer. If you are Black American, Black European, or whichever way you identify yourself, a Caribbean or whatever, I know you will be prospering whatever you are doing. And I know blacks are very hardworking wherever we are. But if you've been there and you've never taken a trip to Africa, or even Ghana to be precise, do that. Just as Michael J. White, and that episode, if you haven't watched, I'm going to leave it as part of the end screen. Watch it, as he said that coming to Ghana changed his perspective. Even he didn't go through this ritual. He didn't go through it. I don't know how these people that are going through this particular ritual will feel afterwards, because it's a life-changing event. It's a life-changing bath that they took. And I like the blessings that these queen mothers were raining on them, telling them they were going to get good husbands, their work was going to prosper and all, as against the curses that they received when they were living. You are going to work till you die, you will never return back here. I don't know if the slave masters actually said that, but I do believe they said it in their head. They probably said it. They said it one way or the other. Maybe in their dreams, they still said it. Oh yeah, when they bid them farewell on the boat, they were like, go and die. Probably, I think they said something like that. I don't really know. I think they said something like that. But this time around, when they came back, they took the bath, they received blessings. And I do know that when they go back, that experience, standing in that river where their ancestors, and you could actually see it from their faces. You can actually see from their faces, like they are just thinking about a whole lot of history, 400, 500 years ago, what was actually happening. How were the ancestors captured and all? Why did they really take their last bath and they never survived any other bath? Yeah, I mean, that bath, if you take it, you could die during the voyage, and that would have been your last bath. If you made it to the plantation, probably your slave master might one time make you bath in another river, or first some water and pour over you, but the water might not be clean, very muddy, but still was a bath. So they've been here, they've seen Ghana, they experienced Ghana, they've experienced the warmth, they've seen people have the same skin color, they speak just like people. And just as Michael White said, Africans are very genteel, also very educated. I wouldn't say more educated than any other body, any other group, but they are very educated and very genteel. We are not savages. So I hope one time I'll be able to. I have a drone back home, but I didn't take any aerial views of any place in Ghana. But if I could show you the cities, how Ghana actually look, you will marvel. Ghana is a very beautiful place, and the people there, they are just like you. I mean, we have some good leaders have come, but we've had some really bad leaders, and so sometimes it's not like we don't think, but we've been impoverished in a situation, in a system that it makes us feel like we don't think, but we are very wise and very, very demure and mindful people, right? So please, if you're in the diaspora, take that trip to Ghana, get an experience of your life. And once more, there are others that are also not just coming for coming sake, but they are making plans to invest. You see, Ghana, economics, we have something called economies of scale. The Western West are already developed. What they need is not so much investment, right? Africa is now developing, so there's so much room for investment. You literally put something there. It's like a fertile soil. You put anything there and it will grow up. So please, don't be lazy. Don't work your ass off 9 to 5 and die. Come find opportunities. In Africa, in Ghana, it's open for business. Go to Nigeria, go to Kenya, go to everywhere. Africa is open for business. Let us see some of the skyscrapers. It could be built by you guys. Some Ghanaians, indigenous men are doing it. And I do think the diaspora even have much more capital to do that. My name is Ben Carson, and this has been the Black Week Tonight African Rising channel. If you don't see me again, you'll see me next week, probably with another episode like this one. So subscribe and share this video to a friend. Let a person watch and see what the diasporas actually felt when they came, so that your friend who's stamping the feet, will make that trip. I'll see you when I see you.